by this way. When you come here, when you go to the registry here, you see the names start from AMA, and AMA is at B2. AMA is at B2. So we have two ways of, referencing the source. So I can say that registry B2 to maybe B100. You can go by this method, and this method of referencing the source. That one too is correct, but I prefer this one. When you use this BB, it means you have selected the entire column from starting from the first to the last, and we have about thousands of cells on that column. So we have selected the entire column. That's the meaning of the BB. So let's take notes now. So the criteria is that we want to count the number of names at registry BB. That means that's where the names are. Registry BB, you want to count the number of names over there. When you look here, we have the double quotation mark open, then the two star symbols over there, the star symbols over there. We have two of them. The meaning of this formula is that anything in Excel, we use this to represent space. We use this to represent an empty space. So it's telling us that a cell which is not equal to an empty space, we should count it. We should want to know the number of cells which there is something, or maybe a figure or a number over there, and there is no space. That's what it means. When you check here, there is -1 over there. The -1 is telling us, when you go to the registry, right now have names at the heading AMA and YAO. So naturally, when you want to count cells which are more than, or which there is no space, there is no empty space in it, is 3, right? But the first one is heading. So the one over there is like we are subtracting the heading, which is 1 from it. So when you look here, you see 2 is written here. When you put the formula there, 2 is there. And when you go to here 2, there are 2 people, Ama and Yao. So let me try to add a different name, maybe Kwesi. And let me select Kwesi is a male. So now let's go to settings. You see, it has changed to 3. So 3 people or 3 people are in the class. Okay, hope you are continuing. Then we have what we call the vacation date. The vacation date and the rest. It's very simple. Let's go to the vacation date. So as usual, select the number of cells that you want to, then you merge it, you merge and center. So right now we add borders, all borders. Then we write here maybe vacation date, vacation date. Now we can change the data type here. What do you want to accept here? What data entry do you want to accept? You want to accept date. So you come here, you click on short date. So anything that will be typed here is today application is a date. It's a date. Then let's add some colors just to differentiate. Okay, now let's go to the reopening date. So we just make a copy. We paste it here. Then we just name this reopening date. Reopening date. Simple as that. Okay, now let's go to the next thing. We have to go for the municipal and the region. I will not bring them. Let's go to the semester total attendance. The semester attendance. Or let's just quickly name it attendance. When you look here, you follow the same trend into all borders. So attendance. This all we want to accept numbers, so, or you can leave it general one to is correct. It accept everything. So numbers. Let's add some colors over here. I think this one too is good. Okay, let's continue. Let's go to the school name. The school name. The school name, you have to leave some big space for it, simply because maybe some school names may be long. So you just, as usual, select the number of cells that you want to merge. You click on merge and center. You come down here. You select the number of cells you want to merge. Now you just add borders. Then after that you write here school name. So school name. Let's add some colors to make it so school name. The next thing is what? School motto. All this we are doing will be needed in the report session. So whatever you do here will appear on everybody's report automatically. So we do it once. School motto. Let's leave some bits, big space for it. So now let's add borders. You select the merge cells. You go to borders. You write here school motto. You add colors and you fill the cell with a color. This one is what we call color fill. Okay. So let me check the next thing that will be needed. Okay. School address. School address. School address. So you select the number of cells that you think is okay for you. You go to the home on the menu. You select merge and center. So merge and center. Let's write the school address. School address. School address. So let's merge the second one too. Let's add borders. Let's add borders. Borders.